Hi everyone. In this video, we will create our first table. Now, to create your table, go to onto your database. Expand the database. You'll have an option for tables. Right-click, say new, and you see your table. Table is the first one, which is highlighted, is the basic table model which is used for the relational databases, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this course: the relational database management system. And the first option here is what we need. But I'm going to describe the rest of these tables in our description of the video, just to tell you what memory optimized table or temporal ledger graph tables are. I'll put a description about each and every one of those in our video description. But for now, click on table. You have your column name, data type, and allow nodes. Right, the first column name we need to start is the first name. And the data type for this one, I'm going to pick this one up as characters. So it's going to be var character, and the length 100. Do we want to allow null for this means do you want customers with blank names with no name? So obvious, we don't want to do that, so we just untick. This means that field is always required. It needs to be filled in before we continue to add information into another column. Right, we've got last name. Now I'm going to make the last name same as the first name. It's going to be a character, and it will hold 100 characters in here as well. This is not required. This is also required. And the one after this is address line 1. So we need to have an address line for our customers. Right, so what I'm going to do is, in terms of the address line 1, the address line 1 will also allow any special characters that you may have. But in here, this is usually larger than the first and the last name, so I'm going to allow 250 characters. It will also allow special characters, and that's what that N means. N means anything which is non-Latin. So non-Latin words will also be allowed in our address line 1. This also is required. We also need a address line 2. Address line 2 in here. Now, in most cases, you will not have address line 2. So this is something that I am going to leave as optional, and you could do that as well. But yeah, to leave it optional, you do have the option to say allow null, and you leave that in text box. The tick, yeah, the tick mark. So leave the tick mark in, and that should just now allow nulls into this field. The last one is city. Right, not the last one, but you need to have one more after the city. We also have this one as inverter characters, and this is going to be 150. This again, we don't allow null for this one as well. But instead of unticking this allow null box, I'm going to go through an option that's called here column properties. So see, you've got general, name of your column, that's city. Do you want to allow null? We don't want to allow null in this one. Yes, we do want to. No, sorry, we don't want to allow null. So we just click no on this one, and that's automatically unticked for you. The data type, you can also choose the data type from here, but I'm going to keep it as inverter. You also have a length, and you also have a default value or binding. So if you want to put any default value, that will be in here as well. We don't want to provide any default value. The data type length is 150, but if you do want to increase it or decrease, you can make that change in here as well. So again, that's just another way of going to create your columns, by the way. So you can also do it in here rather than just doing it this bit. Right, so the last one is postcode, and postcode is going to be same. I'm going to have that one as 150, and we don't want to allow null as well. Right, so once you've done all these columns, once you added all your columns and you know that's all you need for your information, click on a save button and name your table. I've just named mine customers, and when I click OK on this one, this will now create my table.